How's it going, you guys? I finally got my Mavic tray from Katana. Or actually, it's a Katana lookalike, I guess. I ordered it from lighttake.com. The Katana on Amazon cost 50 bucks with free shipping, I believe. I got this on lighttake.com for $13.80 with shipping. Your cell phone goes up here, put your Mavic into Wi-Fi mode, connect your phone via Wi-Fi, you don't even need your remote, and you got your stabilized camera. I went out earlier today, I got some footage with it, and I'll be attaching that into the video when I get into editing. Another cool thing I wanted to show you. Buddy gave me this. It's an old Radio Shack scanner is what it is. You can't, there's no button to broadcast. It just scans, but it scans ham, air, police, all kinds of different emergency channels. I've been taking it out with me when I go, and I just turn it on and I set it to scan air. And there's an airport here in Anza that's probably just about exactly 5 miles from me. But any airplane that's going to come into or out of that airport will broadcast first on the set channel for that airstrip. And so I know, before I see it or hear it, I know what they're doing. They're coming into the area or leaving the area. I went ahead, bought on Amazon Baofeng little ham radio. This thing's really cool. I'm still learning how to use it, and it does all kinds of stuff. But I also scan with this one, and I can get police and medical. So I always know what's going on when I'm flying. If there's a fire that starts or whatever, I'm informed. So two cool things I got. This landing gear I got with springs. That's the back one. Front ones have springs too. They do actually take a little bit of shock out when it comes down and touches down on the ground. I painted them orange so that when I use them, which isn't all the time, sometimes I hand launch and hand catch, but when I'm in a situation where I need to see the Mavic better, these are awesome bright neon orange. I painted them white first, and then I went over it with that plastic coating in a can. You can actually just peel it all off if you want to take it off. But it turned out pretty bright, and it does help a lot, especially if you're older like me and you're blind. I found this at what was it? Best Buy. AAA battery powered light, and I actually stuck some Velcro on it where I can stick it on the bottom of here, and I can use this at night. Works pretty good. I also take my battery booster thing and just Velcro it onto not Velcro, but zip tie it onto the back of this, and when my phone's in here, I can keep my phone charged as I'm using it. This is gonna sound silly, but this came with my Fly More combo. For about a month, I didn't really pay any attention to it. I wasn't sure what it was exactly. If you're wondering, you plug it into your battery. It's got 2 USB ports here. You can charge your controller, you can run a cord, charge your phone. You can charge anything really, your tablet, whatever you want. You plug it all in and then turn the battery on. And it's I think these are about 5800 milliamp. I'm not sure, 55, 3830. What they are, but they work really well. They charge fast, but that's what that is for, if you're wondering. I'm gonna start doing some more videos on some of the accessories I've got. I think I've got pretty much the perfect kit going now. Just about everything I need will fit in my Freewell Mini Mavic hard case. Something else I wanted to show you guys. This Nikon, I found it on Craigslist, and it's not a DSLR, but it is a really good, I think 16 or 14 megapixel camera. I do use it occasionally. It didn't have Wi-Fi on it, so you need to use cables or remove SD cards to transfer stuff. What I found is this thing. It's called the Mobi Pro eyefi card, and it is a SD card with Wi-Fi in it. Don't know how that works, but it does. I put this in here. There's a setting in here to turn on a card like this. Most phone or newer cameras that don't have Wi-Fi in them are capable of handling this. So you just install the app from the Google Play Store, connect it to the eyefi here, and download your pictures that way. Again, that's eyefi, E-Y-E-F-I. Pretty cool. I think it was about 30 bucks. And it actually came with a card reader too. That's the card that was in there when I got the camera. But very handy if you've got an older phone that doesn't have Wi-Fi in it. This thing, I don't usually go cheap on stuff, but I don't like to buy the top of the line best stuff either. I can't afford it. After I found out the GoPros were about $400 to $500, I found this, the Akaso EK7000. It's a 4K little action camera, waterproof case. It came with all kinds of accessories, clips, a wristband remote, so you can control it from your wrist, both pictures and video, an extra battery, and I bought this case for it. But for 80 bucks, I like it. You can't beat it. It works really well. It doesn't have the touch screen and all that GoPro has, but it takes great pictures and great video. So the sound isn't very good on it, but it does have a little microphone. But want something portable, easy to use, charges quick, lasts, I don't know, about an hour and 15 minutes, I guess, shooting in 2.7K. It'll do 1080, 720, 2.7, and 4K. And the 720 it'll do in like 120 frames a second slow motion. So it does have some features, but for $80 you can't beat it. I highly recommend it. Sinoculars, as seen on TV aisle at Walmart. I believe they are 22 bucks, and it comes with the little thumb remote control, and it holds your cell phone. And there's an app I found called Cavu, C-A-V-U, on Google Play, and it will enable you to do FPV with your Mavic. You have to run that app instead of the DJI Go app, but you can connect the remote through Bluetooth, and you can use the thumb controller for a pointer arrow on your screen. It's pretty cool. I ended up uninstalling it just because of the amount of room it was taking up on my phone, and I wasn't using it very often, but I highly recommend it. It worked pretty well. It only lets you fly for 5 minutes at a time, unless you buy the full version, which is $10. But if you don't mind restarting the app every 5 minutes, it lets you fly FPV. Pretty good picture. It worked well. And FPV is a trip. If you've never done it before, try it. And be careful. Be leaning on something or sitting on something, because you can get dizzy. End up on your ass. This is called an OTG cable, and it plugs into the bottom of your phone, and it's got 2 USB ports and a micro USB power port. You can do you can run a mouse on your phone, a keyboard, all kinds of stuff you can do. You can plug your thumb drive in here and put stuff from your phone to your thumb drive, from the thumb drive to your phone. I use that all the time. The PNY SD card reader, you can plug that in here. Now this does need external power, so you do have to put a micro USB on here from a cell phone charger, and it will power this up, and then you can read SD cards right to your phone. These are only a couple dollars. They're worth their weight in gold. You can run an Xbox controller on your phone with one of these, if your phone's OTG compatible. If it's not, there's apps that will more than likely make your phone compatible with it. OTG means on the go cable. They got all different kinds. Some of them have 20 different attachments. Some have one, but they're pretty neat. I highly recommend get one. They're only a couple dollars. You guys, the sound that you're hearing right now is coming from this little microphone I got on Amazon. Where's the little bag for it? I have misplaced. There it is. Power Device. It came with a real long extension, like 6 or 7 feet, and some extra air dampening cushions to put on there. It's a little lapel one that clips to your shirt. It works really good, and I'm using it right now. I usually don't even keep it near me. I keep it a foot or two away, and it seems to work very well. And I believe it was only like 15 bucks or 18 bucks or something. It was cheap. Highly recommend if you're looking for a cheap microphone.